Aloha Internet. We're being a bit quiet today because my family is home and usually I try and record when they're not here. So I'm gonna be talking a little bit quieter than usual. That is until I feel confident that they're not gonna hear me. It is really cold in my room today, so you guys get me in my big overlong sweater. That is literally huge. Also, last time was the first video in which you were introduced to my painting, and I realized that I never told you guys that I painted it myself, and it was my first time using oils, and I don't really have much artistic talent, so if it looks a little bit rough, don't judge me because I'm not very good at painting. As you can probably tell, I am back in the Slytherin t-shirt, and given I was wearing the same shirt last time, there's probably some of you guys wondering why. Well, I'll tell you why. At 3 in the morning, the night after I posted my last video, I had a sudden realization that I forgot to tell you guys about the one Slytherin trait that guarantees me my spot in my house. Believe me when I say I was a little bit upset, especially since I remembered it at 3 in the morning. And that trait that guarantees me my spot in Slytherin is my resourcefulness. Seriously, one of the things that I absolutely do not like is asking for help. So I do as much as I can by myself so that I don't have to ask for help. For example, I will carry 56 bags all on my own body when my arms are totally full and everybody's like, "Can we help you carry something?" To which I'm usually saying, "No, I'm fine, what are you talking about?" And it is that trait that guarantees me my spot in Slytherin more than anything else. But I was in a bit of a hurry when I filmed my last video, and so I kind of forgot it. That's also why my editing job was kind of not so good. Don't ever make videos in a hurry. Don't do it. And one more quick thing I think I ought to address from my last video, because I was in a hurry and didn't have time to kind of articulate what I was actually thinking, is when I said Hufflepuff was the house of the pathetic. When I said that, I did not really mean it. And thankfully no one called me out on it. But what I meant when I said that Hufflepuff was the house of the pathetic is because I started watching Harry Potter when I was so young, the stereotype that Hufflepuff was the house of the pathetic was the one that sort of persisted in my head because of my age, and it was the one that stuck with me when I was getting older, until I finally realized that that was not the case. So Hufflepuff is not actually the house of the pathetic, and I do not think that it is. It was very badly articulated from me in my last video. I did not actually mean it like that, because Hufflepuffs are actually super awesome. I love them. And to also kind of go along with the other thing I said in my last video about how I was pathetic when I was in junior high and high school, that was also sort of a hurried thought that wasn't quite completed. Just as Hufflepuff is not actually the house of the pathetic, it was just how I perceived it to be when I was young, I kind of meant the same thing for me. I was not actually that pathetic in junior high and high school. To toot my own horn a little bit, I'm actually a pretty smart kid, and I've got plenty of friends who I hang out with and who like me and who I like. So I was not actually pathetic in high school and junior high. I just kind of said that a little too quickly before I could really articulate what I was meaning. So my last video was just a bit of a mess because I made it in a hurry. So this is just a quick little short video about the sort of mess-ups in my last video because I made it in a hurry, as I said before. Once again, it seemed worth repeating, and I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I'm still really excited. I know this video is a little bit late because I was supposed to do it last weekend and then this weekend, and it just kind of kept getting bumped off, but last weekend I had a good excuse because it was finals week, okay? But now it's winter break and so I've got leisure time! You know what that means. And since it's still the holiday season, this week's song stuck in my head is the Christmas Can Can by Straight No Chaser. It is my favorite non-traditional Christmas song. It is so hilarious. It perfectly illustrates American consumerist Christmas, and it's hilarious. And that is it for me. I hope you guys all have a great day, week, month, year, all that. Happy holidays, and I will see you guys later. This sort of... Hang on, there's a deer outside.